My stuff getting delivered tomorrow too.
Hey, what's good, YouTube? What's popping? I got the homie here.
What's cracking? What up, though?
Hold on. All right, say it again, bro. Now it's on you.
I said, what's cracking? You know, what up, though? As we say from the D. What up, though?
Man, hey, it's Friday Night Lights. Look, I know y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but y'all here rocking with us, and we thank y'all.
Fact, though. I know it's appreciated, man. Hey, look, I'm just grateful that you even with the movement that you done started, and this whole week you've been really grinding, bro. And I'm thankful that you even, you know, let me be a part of this, man.
Hey, bro, live every day is now live every day. Holla at me. Holla at me. Look, for real. You know, the goal out here is to help and give back. You know, I could do labs, I could talk everything else, but my goal is just to help people get to where they want to be. And the best way I can do that is be available. So 30 minutes out my day to get back to the community, I can do that. You feel me?
Yeah. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you something I ain't told nobody. You actually have remotivated me. After I passed my lab, I got complacent, I got chilled, you know, I rested on my laurels a little bit, you know, I had a couple of big projects that, you know, I was able to, you know, maneuver through and whatnot, and then I chilled. And I was like, you know, I'm good. But, you know, you have really helped to remotivate me, and I appreciate you 100.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. It was lonely out here, but I got the homies with me now, so we good. Got Tone, we got Kelvin, Network Whiz Kid. Hey, if you all are tuning in, we thank y'all for tuning in. Go subscribe to the Network Whiz Kids channel. He the homie. Amp gonna have his channel soon.
Yep. My stuff is being delivered tomorrow. It's about to be on and popping.
Look, man. Hey, I just hope everybody ready. But let's get some shout outs, bro. Let's get some shout outs.
Let's see who out here. Okay, we got the homie Kelvin out there. It's 2 a.m. out there where he is. Kelvin, what up, baby, man? Hey, get you some rest, bro. But definitely, man, you're another one that motivated me. Like when I first started jumping into the CCIE security, you was the first joint I found. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad we linked.
Facts. Hey, what's up, Zach? What's good, Preston? What's good, family? What's up, Docs on the Rocks? CLM Carter. Hey.
The homie Daryl out there. What up, DB?
Facts. Keto of all trades. What's up, Keithia? Good to see you. Thank you for that support. JW, what's popping? The mail.
I want to know what's today's topic.
Well, you know, I had planned to do LinkedIn and to talk about like resume etiquette and all that preparation, but we got you on here, so I'm kind of open to doing question and answers.
That's today. What's up. Yeah, that's what's up. I can tell you this. Along the lines of the resume joint, that's something that people gotta take serious. Man, I got a homie here. We literally spent a whole work day, a whole 8-hour shift honing our resume in. I mean, like getting very meticulous, getting, you know, because that's the first impression that any job is going to see of you. They're not going to see you. They're not going to be able to talk to you. None of that. It's your resume. And, you know, if your resume not tight, it's going to the bottom. I mean, because they're getting thousands of resumes per job. You know what I mean? So it's like they're not even messing with you if your resume not tight.
Facts. And let me give y'all this tidbit. I believe it was Monday. I was talking about when you apply for jobs, creating a OneNote just for the jobs you apply for.
Oh, that was tough right there. Oh, I'm glad I heard that part because I never had done that. I think I told you, like, yo, that was mean right there.
Yeah. So with that being said, when you go into a job, a lot of times you wonder what you're going to do, and then you're trying to prepare your resume. So as soon as you get that job, take that job description, put it in your resume, please. And then as you go along, as you're daily keeping track of what you're doing, the projects you're working on at work in your work OneNote, add those bullet points to your resume and your LinkedIn and keep it updated. If you're keeping a daily log or a weekly log of the projects and things that you're doing at work, add that to your resume, add it to your LinkedIn, and keep your stuff up to date. If you're keeping that log, it won't be too hard.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And you know, in my arena, Kelvin's too, where we are consultants, what I ended up doing that made so much more sense for me was with each customer that I work with, especially each major project that I may do for them, that's like a separate entry versus, you know, saying that, you know, I'm a network consultant at Cisco and I do migrations and audits and blah, blah, blah. No, I migrated a, you know, $220,000 mailbox voicemail system from 8.0 to 10.5.2, blah, blah, blah. You know, so taking each major thing and making it its own thing. And another thing, if you get promoted, immediately update your resume. So if you go from network engineer to senior network engineer, boom, you know, it don't matter that you've been at the same company for X amount of years. Go ahead and make a break right there. And now, you know, as a senior network engineer, this is what I do. And, you know, I from October 1st to present, you know, I'm a senior network engineer. And a lot of times cats don't do that.
Right. It shows growth.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Shows growth. Yeah.
Exactly. That's the main reason to do that.
Yeah. Hey, but you mentioned something and you kind of backtracked from it. And I'm going to give you something to think about. Okay. Remember in the military when you had to do bullet points, a lot of the things that would stress on your bullets in the military is the cost dollars, the $1 million projects that you worked on.
Right.
So if you can write that on your resume, not only the size of the environment that you implemented, but the cost savings and the different amount of dollars that you actually, like if say the project was $2 million and you led it, you just led a $2 million project. That means a lot to companies because you were responsible for $2 million basically.
Yeah, you know, and that's a huge point that doesn't get talked about. It gets talked about, but not in our circle. So I'm glad that you brought that up because you're 100% right. It also shows that you are aware of the business.
Right.
And that if you can speak in those business terms, you know, total cost of ownership and savings, if you can, and it's all in how you word it, you know, migrated voicemail system, resulting in X amount of dollars being saved annually or whatever. When you put that in there, absolutely, they look at that and like, oh, yo, this isn't just somebody that can type on the keyboard, like and can do, you know, commands, because you can get anybody to do that. Hell, just read a book and you got it.
Right.
But you know, when you can start thinking cognitively from the business, yeah, that's huge. I hope the people catching that, man.
Facts. Let's catch up on some of these questions. Yo, Network Whiz Kid, live with JoJo. I know it's late over there in the UK, but shout out to y'all, family. We thank y'all for tuning in.
Somebody I just saw. How do I start in IT? I really love it, but don't know how to start. Alexia, and I will not even try to pronounce your last name because I don't want to mess it up and be disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't even see. Oh, Alexia. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna mess that up either. But thank you for that question. You want to answer that,
bro? Yeah. So just start.
Thanks. Hey, you start now. You're right here. You're tuned in. You're getting information, and that's what it's all about.
Yep. Get information and act on the information.
Thanks. Apply the information.
I think and your question is a little
vague.
I need vague because it's, you know, I really love it but don't know how to start. What do you mean you really love it? Like I don't know. Give us some more input, and we can further help you. And I just noticed something, bro. Your whiteboard says, "I'm thankful and blessed." I love that.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Right.
I be trying to, put little stuff on the whiteboard. Just, I had somebody over here Tuesday teaching them some CCNA stuff, and we was going through subnetting and going through some other stuff. And yeah, so I was like, well, let me write this up here because I am thankful and blessed for everything that God has done.
Right.
What's up?
Daddy Dottie said, pick a skill, learn it. That is true. But if you're brand new, you don't really know what you like, what you don't like, what you can and can't do. So what do we do when you're brand new and all you know is that you know the name IT stands for information technology? What do you do?
Well, let's talk about some areas of IT. How about that?
Yep, let's do that.
All right, so some areas of IT. Let's say you got a laptop and you're working on your laptop. Your operating system is either a Mac OS or a Windows S 99% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
at that very little Linux.
Very little Linux. So at that basic level, when you're working on your laptop, you're powering down your laptop, you're restarting your laptop, you're logging on the websites, you're checking your email. At that basic level is the A+ certification. You agree?
I agree.
And with that level, that's side support. That's like a computer technician. That may be a network technician. That's in the domain of help desk.
Right.
All right. Now, let's talk about when you connect to your Wi-Fi or when you connect to the internet. When you put in your SSID and you enter your password and you figure out why you can't connect to the internet and all those type of troubleshooting skills, that's still in the domain of A+, but it's a little more advanced. So let's say that's the Network Plus, the CCNA.
Okay, I agree.
So if you like to connect to Wi-Fi and you like to figure out what's on the internet and all that network connectivity and all that good stuff, that probably would be in the Network Plus, Sec Plus domain. I mean, CCNA domain. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about when you log on to your computer. When you enter your password into your computer or enter your password into your email and you're using two-factor security and you're doing anything security related, like with your banking or something like that, that's in the domain of Security Plus.
And Security Plus is, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, it's a big market out there for it, especially in the government space. And, even at Cisco, you get a nice little bonus for having your Security Plus.
Facts. And so when we were talking about the Network Plus and the CCNA, that title was more like, let's say, entry-level network engineer, level 1, network technician, desktop support, all of that is in that domain. Now with the Security Plus, if you like security, cybersecurity, hacking, all that good stuff, password encryption, anything in that domain with the Security Plus, you can be a security analyst, security operations center technician. What else, bro?
I think you pretty much covered it all with those. But I want to throw a monkey wrench in it real quick.
Let's do it.
So for the people out there that want to be in IT but don't really know if they got the chops to be technical, there's also the management, not management, people management, but project management side of IT. And you can use your people skills because let's be real, we've run into a lot of engineers out here and a lot of IT people that don't have the best personality. They have the personality of a, wet paper towel. And it's like, they're difficult to deal with. But if you're a people person and you still want to be in IT, but don't necessarily want to be up late at night like us, labbing and stuff like that, you can go into project management and still be a part of it and get paid well.
Facts. And another monkey wrench, let's say you're into business and how business works, and you're into budgets, which is project management also, but you're into budget putting together different teams, you can actually be a business analyst.
Yep.
So you're basically doing the business as a whole, making sure all the nuts and bolts come together.
That's a fact. So I think what we're saying is figure out what you like, figure out what interests you, and honestly, you can just do a Google search, and you know that'll give you a good start. You know, today makes 20 years that I've actually been certified in anything, and as I think about that, it just happened. It just
I think the homie froze. Y'all still there? Let me know. I think the homie froze. Or did I freeze? Somebody froze. Is it me? Can y'all still hear the stream? Let me know. Wait a minute. Let me do a ping. Let me check my IP address. Let's do some basic troubleshooting. All right. IP config. Ping google.com. Looks like I still got access. See, that's basic troubleshooting. I just gave y'all a quick tip right there. All right, so.
All right, I done dropped my whole entire internet connection out here.
Hey, you on wireless, bro? I told you to get a wired connection.
Man, I'm wired in. I don't know what happened, man. It's this bootleg Spectrum, but
hey,
you see this though?
Yo, get rid of that hub, bro.
Why you want to do me like that, man?
What's that hub about the network, bro?
Look though, fiber coming. And when it get here, I'm getting rid of this bootleg ass Spectrum, man.
My boy got hit with a broadcast storm. I need you to get that together, fam.
Oh man, I wish I could show y'all this.
Man, you work for Cisco. What's going on, bro? Let's go.
Man, listen, you don't even understand the struggle right.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Yo, what just happened? Yo,
I'm telling you, man. I'm about to show you some more. I'm about to show you. I am wired in.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, I'm wired in. It's Spectrum, man. They are the worst. You know what? They're not. Let me take that back because they may end up being a sponsor one day.
Yo, we got this about one of our service providers. You be like, yo, they don't even know how it works. They don't even know how it works.
Man, like, listen, it's something, man.
I'm pinging sites. Okay, there's a router loop right here between these two routers. Contact the ISP. I'm like, yo, I just found a router loop, and here's the two routers that I see the router loop. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with our network.
That's the standard answer. Like what?
Hey, wait a minute, homie. These two IP addresses are right there in your MPLS. Can you take a look at this real quick? Yeah, those aren't ours.
And they be so serious too. They hit you with a straight face, like,
like what? Hey man, let me speak to your supervisor real quick. I am the supervisor.
Hey, you know what? That's another thing. If you're gonna be in IT, you gotta learn how to take stuff in stride. You can't get frustrated and mad and because me, I was young, hothead coming out the Marine Corps, and you know, cats talking reckless like, yo, son, where you at, man? Hey, where you at, B? I need to come where you at because you talk and they do that like, no, why don't you learn how to do your job? Like, motherfucker, I just told you it's in your network. This ain't my IP, this yours.
Yeah, what's your email? What I'm gonna do right now is send you this trace route, and then I'm gonna highlight the routers that belong to you, and then you let me know what you see. Oh yeah, we're just select. We're gonna contact the service provider. Like, so okay, pass it to the service provider. Yeah, you get the service provider. Oh yeah, we're going to contact the other service provider. So you're telling me it's 3 people on this leg that got something to do with this network? You serious? Yep. Come on, man.
And then the worst part is the end customer paying an arm and a leg.
Facts.
Crazy. Somebody asked a pretty interesting question out there. Man, I'm bad with names. So I've been traveling all day. Y'all got to forgive me. I think it's Lemuel.
Yeah, Lamel. Is it
Lamel?
Lamel?
I think I'm a.
Yeah, you got it.
How do you overcome? Where's the question? It has something to do with motivation while studying, and you are studying right now, so you will really be able to answer that. How do you overcome complacency while learning for certification?
I see that. I think we talked about this like in our first live stream, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned your why, remember? And I think I got another video where I talked about the same thing. You got to have a reason why you're getting the certification. You got to, let me see, take the whiteboard, take your why, circle it, and that's the reason.
Yep. And I'm going to go one step deeper than that. God, dog. Right.
Hey, it's reminding me, like, bruh, it's almost that time.
Take it one step further. If you have a family, whether that just be just you and your kids, you and a significant other and kids, whether it's you and your parents or your siblings, look at them. That's all you got to do is just take a look at them and say, you know what, I want better. I want better for them, and I want to do it. And if that's not enough motivation, then I don't know what to tell you.
Man, everybody got different motivation, though. You know what I mean? And sometimes when your back is against the wall is when you find that motivation. So,
and even then, when your back is against the wall, the fact that your back is against the wall should be enough. And I don't want to sound judgmental by saying should be, but at the end of the day, I don't like everybody else out here. I don't live through it all. Yeah. I don't had to deal with it all from the loss of a child, loss of a parent to everything. I don't had to deal with it all. So the way that you fight the complacency, just decide that you're not going to be complacent, man.
Right.
Decide that, you know what, this is what you want to do, and you're going to do it, period.
Hey, man, look, it's crazy how with social media and motivation at your fingertips, people still need motivation. You know what I mean? You can hop on Google and just type in motivation. You're going to have 1 billion websites. You could type motivation in YouTube and you're going to have 1 billion search results. Like motivation is right there. And then if you just look around and be thankful, that's enough motivation right there.
There, man.
At the basic level, you breathing, fam. You know what I mean? At the most basic level, God gave you life. To get out here and get it. You feel me?
Because I promise you, somebody lost theirs today.
Man.
That's a fact. I promise you that. Somebody lost theirs today. So,
Yeah, I got like 6 minutes, man. I got that Java exam Monday. Let's get to some more questions.
First of all, that Java exam that you're going to smack in the face. You gonna body that exam?
Yeah, I need motivation.
Oh God, there you
go. Now, hey, Freddie Scott, what's good, fam?
I was just looking at that question.
Hey, what's good? What's the question? You got it, bro.
Would it be okay to apply for network engineer role after having a CCNA and working as a NOC engineer?
That's the only position to go for after being a NOC engineer. Is a network engineer.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this, honestly, apply, man. It don't get hung up on, can I do this? Can I do that? Apply. The worst that can happen is you find out that you're not ready. But what if you get it? What if they see something in you, right? What if they look at you and say, you know what? They don't know this and they don't know this, but that they hungry. And that's what we want. We want somebody that's hungry. What if that's what they're looking for? and you focusing on what you don't know. Be confident in what you know and apply anyway.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I see something.
Will Smith just bungee jumped on his 50th birthday from a helicopter over the
There's a Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon. Yeah. Right? And he said in the interview afterward, do the thing that scares you.
Yeah.
Apply for that job. Ask that girl out. Ask that man out. Shoot that shot.
Man, you in there shooting your shot.
Hey, man, I messed around and said that on IG one day, and my daggone DMs blew the hell up. Down. Because cats were shooting shots that shouldn't be shooting. They shot not, hey, like, what are you doing?
Hey, man, look. Oh, man, you a funny dude, man. You are a funny guy, man. I swear. Bro, I love you, man. Oh, man. But yeah, man, Freddie, get at it, man. Don't let that hold you back, family.
Yeah, apply for it, man. I mean, you have nothing to lose. And that's when I went into my interviews with that notion of, you know what, I ain't got shit to lose. Things started to turn around.
Yeah. Yo, Louis Niedes, I hope I said that right. If I didn't, Mrs. Ortiz, I can't see a picture. What main devices does someone need to have at home to lab with every day? It's honestly all this stuff I got over here, like my lab here, all this stuff that I got.
Go stunting again.
We can have them lab wars, bro. I'm ready now, but all of this that I got here in 2018 ain't necessarily needed. It's what I like to do, but there's programs out there like GNS3, Viral, Even G, Packet Tracer. There's so many different programs and platforms to help you lab. I have lab equipment because I enjoy lab equipment. It's just what I like to do. And for me, it's easier for me to just get offline and get in my lab and escape from the world and learn. That's what I like to do. And this guy right here. I mean, hey, boy, you better stop playing for your internet go out.
Let me chill. Yeah, because my internet over here making me look bootleg like a mug. Like I'm still in Little Rock or something. No offense to Little Rock. I had a great time. Not really, but yeah.
Oh, man, shout out to Little Rock, man. Shout out to Little Rock. Boy.
Hey, you want to tell the people about what you got popping tomorrow?
The interview with Erica or the interview with y'all? Or
come on, man. You know we nobody, man. You got one of the big dogs in tech coming.
Man, I was gonna surprise everybody, man. Like,
oh, my bad.
Hey, man, Gangsta's moving silence, boy. Yeah, Come on, man.
You have to tune in tomorrow.
She not gonna be live. Is she not gonna be live, bro? She's not gonna be live. She's gonna be live another time. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to talk before because you'll take the cat and let it right out the bag, boy.
My bad, man. I told y'all I'm tired, man. I've been traveling all day.
Yeah, man. I'm interviewing, just to get them questions out, and then she gonna be live, bro.
Damn. Hey, but you know what? You do have some cats gonna be live tomorrow, though.
Oh, the homies is gonna be live. We on. Kelvin gonna be on. You gonna be on. What time? 5 p.m. Central. We will be back on live.
That's a fact. Hey,
what up?
You got to get to studying, bro.
I know, man. I want to get a couple more questions, man. Just like two, because we done had too much fun tonight, man. And I don't want to leave people hanging or do some shout outs or something.
You see Kelvin talking about some in all caps, get me on the live stream so I can flex. No, Kelvin, no, because you just had an order come in. Nope.
Hey, Kelvin, you know what? Hey, Kelvin, man, the link is in the chat, bro, that I sent before. Just click the link.
No.
Group chat. Let's get Kelvin on real quick, man. Give him a sneak peek for tomorrow. If you're still on, bro, just click that link and hop on real quick, bro.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that dude. Hey, hold on 1 second.
All right. Hey, Preston, what's good? He said, are there certain switches and routers that matter when you're buying lab equipment for studying for your certs? There's a lot of bundles on eBay. Hey, Preston, I would say just use your purchase dollars wisely. If you can find a $29.50 or a $29.60 for, let's say, under $50, under $30, that'll be pretty good with iOS 15. And if you can find a $37.50 with IP services, that'll be even better. And honestly, like I said before, you don't really need anything but GNS3 and Viral or something like that. 1841 is a good router you can find for the low. That's a great router to have in the lab. ASA 5505, if you're on security, you can find that for the low too. So building your lab, you can do it real cheap. Just hop on eBay. eBay, Amazon, and Craigslist, and you can make it happen. Is he coming? Let me see.
Oh no.
Because I do got to get into it.
Let me look at the chat.
It should be still in there. Let's see. There's some more questions in here.
Are there certain switches and routers that matter when you?
I just answered that.
Oh, you just answered that? All right, cool.
Yeah, I just answered that. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Ronnie? What's good, fam? Let's see.
When is packet tracer not enough? You want to take that?
When is packet tracer not enough? You gonna know when it's not enough. If you really learn it, you gonna know when it's not enough.
Yep. So what that means is use it until it's not enough.
Facts. When you going through your books and you labbing up stuff and it's just not working in packet tracer, that's when you gonna know you need something more.
Break yourself for them likes, fam.
What happened? What you see?
Creme Dollar, break yourself for them likes, fam. Yo, I love the Lab Everyday community, boy.
I don't see that comment. What am I missing? Man, I'll be missing stuff, man.
Yep. Oh, Deara Footman, she's real dope. She left a comment that's real dope. Don't get caught up in titles. That's a fact. I was telling my clients this yesterday that when I was working with the financial institutions, everybody has the title of VP. So, I get a call. I'm like, oh shit, it's the VP. Woo, woo, woo. Just to find out it's like the mail lady. No disrespect to the mail lady, but don't get caught up in titles because titles don't mean nothing, man.
Facts. Wait a minute, bro. We can't say that. We can't say that titles don't mean nothing. Sometimes your previous title does matter when you're trying to get that back.
That's the only time titles mean something is when it comes to the paper, because there's a financial difference between a network engineer and a senior network engineer. There's a financial difference. So yeah, you're right. It's not that they don't mean anything, because they mean something when it comes to the paper. Absolutely. But don't get caught up in it. Like, definitely don't let it get you to a point where, you look at somebody else a certain way, or you even look at yourself a certain way.
Facts. Yeah, I don't think Kelvin hopping on, bro.
It is late over there, man. This is what, 3 a.m. now?
Yeah, he must be out.
Yeah, he's either out or he's really setting up the flex right now.
I think he is. He just hopped in the chat. Yo, we thank everybody for tuning in. This has been What's Up. He said he's trying to log in now.
Oh,
y'all work for Cisco, man. So we know how y'all internet go.
Hey, man, it's all about where you at, and I ain't even gonna front, man. My internet is trash at times, man. You have no idea how to argue with these clowns, man. And the worst part is they come out here and they want to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like they come into my office and act like they don't see Cisco APs and all of that, and they want to talk to me about 2.4 gig and 5 gigahertz. Like, bruh, okay. Well, if I'm sitting right here next to the router, then how come it's trash? And they just look at it. They I'm like, so we just stand there looking at each other like.
So you are on the voice team.
Yep.
how are you with the route switch team, the network engineers? How's that relationship? There you go.
There you go.
Oh, yo.
Hey, man, who knew that this Friday night would turn into such a wild endeavor?
I had to jump on because you lot are just having too much fun, and I was like, yo, let me get on here, man. I need to. It's like, it might be 3 o'clock in the morning, but I'm here, man.
Oh, man, he got that life. What's good, family?
Good, man. What's good? What's good, everybody? You know what? I was thinking about getting all my equipment set up, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna save that till I really need to flex. You know?
Hey, man, I'm not flexing no more because I know what he got over there. I saw it already. I'm not messing with it, man.
You ain't messing with him?
I'm not. I mean, I got one thing I can pull out that might, you know, and I'm trying not to pull it out because I don't want nobody to know I got it. But you know, got
So
that.
you got a special weapon, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey Kelvin, man, we thank you for hopping on, man. It's good to see you, fam.
Good, man. Good to see you too as well. Good to be connecting with the community again. How's everybody doing? I see a lot of questions coming in. That's good.
Daryl asks, are you still encouraging people to go to Cisco Live? Without a doubt, yeah. Without question. If you can go. Matt, make it happen any way you can.
No, man, I'm trying to go for free. Y'all work for Cisco. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'll go to Cisco Live when it's free.
Yeah, we don't even get it for free.
We don't even get it for free unless you're an instructor. And I'm not trying to do that because I'm trying to go to everybody else's sessions. So, yeah.
I'm going for free. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going for free. Somebody paying for me to go to Cisco Live, and it ain't gonna be me. I got 3 kids, a wife, and yeah, I'm going for free, bro.
I understand, man.
YouTube paying for it, somebody paying for it. It ain't coming out these pockets.
I can tell you, bro. Just make sure, hey, if you can make it happen with getting somebody, getting a client or something to fund that, go. You got to.
Or while y'all there, y'all stream it and I'll watch it. I'm good.
I love you, brother, but I can't get banned.
You can't even stream it while you're there?
No. You gotta wait for it to. You gotta wait for the video to drop on CISCOLive.com.
Yeah, it's like the presentations as well. You're not allowed to stream them.
Mm-hmm.
So I really got to go there and be a spectator, huh?
Yeah.
But the cool thing is they have so many packages out here where you don't really like. It can be as inexpensive as you make it, and if you team up with people, as far as like getting a room with somebody else or sharing a room with somebody, that cuts down on the cost. And even if you get the lowest package that they have, it's still great value in that. They got one called the Imagine Pass. The Imagine Pass is like $700, and you get some classes with that, but to still be able to do everything else there and go to the customer appreciation event, that's dope.
Yeah, I do want to go though. I may go ahead and pay for it. I don't know. I just think it'd be cool if somebody else paid for it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm trying to do the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I've not even been to one. Unless I put together a presentation and deliver a session, then I'm not going for free.
And you know what?
I think you could do that though.
Yeah,
I know you could do that. That's no question.
Yeah. I think I could do it, but like Tone said, I'm just trying to go there and walk a bar. I don't want to be delivering presentations.
Why not? You that dude. What are you talking about?
That's a fact.
I'll deliver a presentation. What do you mean? Like, I'm that guy.
Right.
I'm not. Yeah, that's what's up.
But,
I'll go there.
I think this year in Europe is going to be in. It's going to be in Barcelona. How far is Barcelona from you?
That's in Spain, bro.
Yeah, Spain. So it's probably about 1 hour and 30 minutes from where I am flying.
Yeah.
That's not a bad flight.
Yeah, it's not too far.
You can go ahead and do the Cisco Live EMEA. I did one in Milan a few years ago, and it wasn't like the one in the US, but it was still dope.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Vegas one when they do it in Vegas.
That'd be dope.
That's in 2 years.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Uh-huh.
Vegas. And the Raiders is there.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Well, football season won't be in then, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it'd be the summertime.
So the summertime, yeah.
They need to move a basketball team out there or something. Summer league would be there.
Summer league will be there. I wonder where. You know what? I wonder where there be any good marquee fights going on out there
in June.
Yeah, mostly May though. But the UFC be having fights though, like every few months.
Yeah, true.
But it's still Vegas, so you can still have a good time though. It's still Vegas. Vegas is still Vegas, no matter what time of year.
Hey, maybe Rihanna performing.
There this guy go. There this guy go. Maybe my
wow.
Just maybe. You know. Me and her been on the outs right now though, so you know.
Nah, man. Hey, but tomorrow, 5 o'clock, it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down. Yeah, how's everything been with y'all though? How's life? What's going on?
Yeah, good. Just for me, busy. Just working projects, traveling to customer sites, and yeah, aside from work, just trying to get as much studying for my CCIE security, and also trying to get out of the house and go to the gym a little bit more, and try keep myself active physically, as well as mentally as well. So, I'm busy. Like I say, it's 3 o'clock in the morning now here in the UK. I think I finished labbing. Yeah, I finished because I've just done a video. Uploaded a video. I finished doing that about just before 2 a.m. this morning. So yeah, just constant, like the grind never stops, man.
Hey, you when's your date?
4th of December. I've got my written exam again. So I'm trying to just tick off the topics on the blueprint as much as I can. Then so when I took, so obviously when you take your exams, you get the printout after, don't you? And when I took my first CCIE security exam, obviously I've kept the paper from that, and it's got my percentages next to each area. So I'm trying to brush up on the weaker areas at the moment, and then the areas that I was stronger in, I'm not really focusing on them at the minute. So my intention is, once I've finished on the weaker areas, I go back to the stronger areas and just kind of review them really quickly, and hopefully do a little bit of labbing. But I'm not trying to just constantly lab, because the written is no labs at all, as some people know, some people don't. So it's slightly different towards to the CCNA and the CCNPs. You've got little simulators or simlets, whereas with the CCIE exams, with the CCIE written exams, you don't have any labs. It's all just questions, multiple choice. So right. I'm doing a little bit of labs so I can kind of understand the fundamentals a little bit more of the technologies that I'm looking into, but I'm not trying to focus heavily on that at the minute until I pass my written, and then I'll go for my lab exam. So yeah, that's where I'm at the minute.
Hey, is that the same date you took it last year?
Nah, so I took my last CCIE exam was in January this year. So I did intend on taking one a couple of months ago, but I was just too busy traveling to different places, so I just didn't have time to do it. So I just put it back. But now I've finished pretty much my data center deployments for a customer that I'm working with, so I'm not traveling as much. I've got a little bit more time where I can focus on the certification now. And obviously Christmas is coming, so what happens within CISCO is probably the same for you, Tone. As it gets closer to Christmas, you don't find yourself traveling as much, because you've got things like change freezes that go into place, etc. So you're not really able to do anything on the customer network. So it's a lot better in a sense where you can study more.
Yeah. Our freezes start normally right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Going to a freeze until after the new year. Make sure, bro, that you take some time to rest and rejuvenate. I know how that grind is. We put our body and our mind through hell. Make sure that you take some time, to just spend, focusing on Kelvin. And how's baby girl doing? She good?
Yeah, she's good, man. She's good. She's been on holiday for a week with her mum. So she comes back tomorrow, I think it is. So I'm looking forward to seeing her as well. And that's another thing. When I'm with my little girl, I kind of get chance to kind of get away from just being technical all the time, which is it's good because like you say, sometimes when you just study, work, it's it gets tiring. And the lab everyday community and you guys might not think that I'm looking to you guys for motivation as well, because it's difficult for me as well. So me being able to motivate you guys is also motivating me, because I'm motivating you, so it's a two-way street.
Right.
So it works both ways. And definitely the journey that I'm on at the moment is not an easy journey.
Nah. It's going to test your fortitude. It's going to test your mental strength. It's going to test your body. And I'm glad that I heard you say that you're getting out and getting active more. When I was really in that grind heavy, I didn't. It was unhealthy. And even now, with all of the travel I've been doing for work and just everything I've been doing between school, kids, and just trying to stay on top of everything, I looked at my PTO time, was like, damn, I haven't taken no time off.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not cool. That's, I haven't been focusing on me. I've been focusing on everything around me. Like I'm Saturn and I got all these rings around me, but I ain't focused on me. And, I don't want to see you or Dwan or anybody else going through that, because I know what it does and did and, can do to us, man. And that's not, we don't need that.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I mean, like you were just talking about PTO, and for those that don't know, it's called paid time off at CISCO. And we're coming up to the end of this year now, and our PTO resets every December, so we get a new set of holidays, a new set of PTO days, and I'm only just coming round to booking my PTO days now. I've had 1 week out the whole year so far, and like I've still got loads of days that I haven't taken. So I've kind of got to a point now where I'm like, right, okay, I've got my exam coming up. I need to have time to myself, and I also need to have time to fully be able to focus on my studies and my exam, and not work. So I've kind of got a bulk set of holidays now that I've put in, I've requested, and I've got that time then to kind of rejuvenate as well and just forget about work, because sometimes it's stressful, as you know, working as a consultant / engineer, you're not only having to deal with, customers face to face, over the phone, via WebEx, via email. You're also implementing, changing things, getting things wrong, getting things right, and all that build up is difficult sometimes.
Yeah, it is, man. And then to be on the road, we call it road warriors within CISCO.
Yeah,
because of how much you travel and whatnot. Dwan, man, what you need to be prepared for Monday, man? How can we and the community help you?
Hey, man, for me, honestly, just I guess some prayer. You know what I mean? Just pray for me. If you want to send a quick shout out, that's about it. You know what I mean? For me, because it's gonna be a challenge. Excuse me. It's gonna be a challenge. You know what I mean? I was more prepared for Java back when I was really studying for Java, but now that my back is against the wall and I couldn't reschedule and I had to take this exam, then I'm gonna grind hard tonight, stay up to about 1-2 o'clock, get about 6 hours of sleep, wake up, do the interview with the queen, and then coach my kids soccer, come back home and get back in the lab and do that all weekend until I'm live with you guys, and then get back in the lab and then wake up, do the same thing again. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna be on this. If anybody want to know, I'm taking the Java SC8 exam Monday at 10 p.m. and I studied for about 2.5 months for it back in April, May. Yeah, about March, April, May. But at that time I was in school full time getting my degree, which I just completed. And yeah, I took my time off to focus on becoming a network engineer. Became a network engineer, was focused on CCNA security, but then I got notified that my Java exam needs to be taken because I rescheduled it twice and I can't reschedule it anymore. So now I got to take it Monday. So that's that.
So, I mean, we're always kind of giving the inspiration to the Lab Everyday community. So I'm going to ask you kind of where are you going to take this Java anywhere after you pass, or is the intention just to get that and do nothing really with it? What's your intention?
At the time, bro, it's a long story, man. We're gonna be here all night, me talking about Java. But at the time when I started planning to take this cert was to learn programming and maybe becoming a developer. And switching because I was a sysadmin and just networking wasn't going, me getting into networking wasn't going where I wanted it to go. So I was going to try something different and then maybe come over to being a network engineer with some new skills. You know what I mean? So
I mean, now as a network engineer anyway, you can kind of use those skills hopefully, because especially, I mean, I'm seeing at the minute, day after day, we're talking more about, as engineers, we're talking more about how can we automate tasks, how can we automate, migrations, and things like Java, Python, all the other coding languages out there, they're going to play a part, and they're already playing a part, in fact. So maybe you could, maybe doing this exam and keeping a skill set within that is going to help you moving forward.
Yeah, facts. Because at my job now, I've been using Python. What is it? 3.7? Is it 3.7? I believe it's on. Anyway, in PyCharm, and what I've learned from Java so far has helped me with Python because automating scripts, like let's say you got 300 devices that you need to push a config out to.
Mm-hmm.
You can manually do that, or you can use like NetMiko or Napalm and create a script and push it out that way. You get what I'm saying? Or if you need to pull some stats off a device, and normally, you can go in SolarWinds and NCM and pull them. But if you don't have that, or if you want to create a script where it puts it into a file, you can do that in Python. So what I've learned so far from Java has helped me do that. Hey, thanks, Corey. We appreciate that, family. But yeah, that's that, man.
Nice.
Hey, Kelvin, you're the one that automate everything, bro.
I've done.
I'm getting ready to ask Kelvin, but I don't want this to keep going. I mean,
I got 3 minutes.
I was just about to ask, what's a practical way in the security world for those that aren't in this? What's a practical way in the security world that you can use automation, especially when a lot of security now is application and VM based?
That's a great question.
I mean, I've seen.
Oh, hold on, before you answer that, because we got 2 minutes. Y'all want to say that for tomorrow?
Yeah, that might. Yeah, let's do that. Let's save that till tomorrow. And also, I mean, what I'd say is to the Lab Everyday community and everybody watching, we're probably going to post it on Twitter and stuff anyway. But tomorrow, us three are going live again. So if you got any questions that we've not answered or want answering, or any interesting topics you want us to discuss, reach out to us on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, wherever you can find us, and let us know. And hopefully we can pick up your topics.
Hey, 2 things. I just got 2 super chats from Corey and Marcus, and I'm trying to see if they got questions. So I don't want to end until we figure out if they got questions. And then tomorrow we're gonna do something different. We're gonna be live on Kelvin's channel. So if y'all in the live stream, we're gonna be live on Kelvin's channel, not my channel. So if y'all not following Kelvin on Twitter and YouTube, follow Kelvin, and then y'all look for the link. Kelvin gonna put it out. We're gonna be live on his channel.
Yeah.
That's a bet. I'm excited. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
You know what? I should have better lighting. Well, no, my lighting good, but I should have a better camera and everything, better microphone. Because
yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be plugged in. I'm gonna have my lab equipment there. Everything's gonna be good.
Here we go. I think I'm busy now. Wait, let me look at my schedule. I think I'm busy now.
Hold up. This is what you need, bro. This is what you need. Can you read this?
Yeah.
Better.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, I got fiber coming. It's coming. It's on my door. I can't wait.
I had to do it, bro.
I knew. I already knew what you was gonna
do. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
So yeah, I mean, if them guys got any questions?
They don't look. I don't see. Okay, Marcus said not tonight. He was just saying thanks. Hey, appreciate it. Oh, they were just saying thanks. Hey,
what's up, man? Appreciate the love, man.
Yeah, appreciate the love. But Kelvin, tomorrow we're gonna be live on your channel, bro. You ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Is the Lab Everyday community ready? You guys ready for tomorrow?
I'm ready.
Facts.
Ready.
Let's go. Hey, we thank y'all for tuning in. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going down. We can't wait to see y'all there. Have your questions ready. And we're going to have our own little format together too, but we'll make sure we get to as many questions as possible. Again, it's going to be live on Kelvin, the Network Wiz Kids channel. I'll have his link in the description. Kelvin, put a chat. Say something in the chat so people can go to your page.
There we go, man.
Boom. Follow the homie. We appreciate y'all in advance, and we're going to holler at y'all 100.
Peace, fam.
Peace.